My name is Captain Greg Tlapa. I'm the commanding officer of Coast Guard Cutter Healy. Healy is a Coast Guard icebreaker and the U.S. military's only surface vessel or ship that deploys to and is capable of operating in the ice-covered waters of the Arctic. Follow me while we take a tour. We stopped here because one of the other conning stations that is unique to Healy is visible from here. It's called a loft con. So that doorway up there opens into what we call a loft con. It gets you another 40 feet height of eye above the bridge where watchstanders normally are. In the ice, that's important because you can see much farther out. You can check the path of the ship or the course that we're taking and find the path of least resistance. So in ice breaking, that's important because the very first rule of ice breaking is avoid it if you can. So if you get a higher conning station, a higher height of eye, you can see farther, predict where the ship is going to go better by your visual acuity, and pick those routes that are less congested and lower ice concentrated. So makes for a much easier sail. Let's go. This is the helicopter control office. Healy is like a small city. This is the air traffic control location for our flight deck. This is a neat space HCO, a helicopter control office, and again, kind of framing things in terms of Healy is a small city. Come this way. This is Healy Science Spaces. This is the bread and butter of the ship. This is why we exist. This is where our science is conducted. This is where the science experiments and the science collection and all the science activity occurs. Welcome to the main lab. This is really where most of the operations, most of the science activity originates from. This is an unmanned system that operates under the water. There's an unmanned system over there that acts autonomously. Coast Guard is also experimenting with the utility and usefulness of 3D printers underway. But things break, and when you're out at sea, particularly as an icebreaker, far, far away from any sort of shore support, a 3D printer comes in handy. So we are starting to explore more and more opportunities for how to employ a 3D printer to support not only science but also shipboard operations. When things break, the 3D printer seems to be pretty handy. So follow me. I think it's appropriate that we end our tour in one of the science spaces. This concludes our tour. I'm really glad you joined us. Healy it's got a proud history, a proud namesake, and I'm glad you joined us for the tour. Thank you. Have a good day.